are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We are now into the fourth and final hour of the first weekday live broadcast in 2010. I am Alex Jones, your host. Coming up, children reaching age 3 without being able to say a word survey finds. We're getting into some financial news as well and continue taking your phone calls. Also, I got a lot of emails last week and this weekend asking me if this story that was out was true that the UN is issuing their own gold currency. Paul Watson did some research at prisonplanet.com and found that it's a hoax. UN gold hoax muddies the waters of real move towards global currency. That is coming up first after the break. Right now, Diane in Michigan, you're on the air. Thanks for holding.
Yes. Hello, Alex. Alex, I am a person who is more knowledgeable than average people. Not only the American Free Press I subscribe to, but the Contact paper out of Las Vegas. I want to tell you on page 8 of the last Contact, which was December 2nd, 2009, the Knights Carbonic article by George Monbiot. B-I-O-T.
Monbiot, yeah, he's a socialist London Guardian writer. Calls for world government.
He said, in this it says, published in The Guardian, 23rd November 2009, the conspiracy which proves that man-made global warming is a scam. It's no use pretending that this isn't a major blow. The emails extracted by a hacker from the Climatic Research Unit at the University of East Anglia could scarcely be more damaging. I am now convinced that they are genuine, and I'm dismayed and deeply shaken by them. But
hold on, ma'am. We covered that at the time. He admitted, and they now admit those emails are real, but he still says global warming's man-made, just that this fraud really hurts them. So what's your point about Monbiot?
This here goes into an email sent, the Knights Carbonic, on October 29th, 2009, through the Professor Ernst Wiesel, University of Redcar, 21st Grand Warden of the Temple of Knights Carbonic. In the bottom of the article, after he talks about the 3 ways that they have master planned this in the very beginning for the cap and trade to happen and the one world government to happen.
Yes, they've announced that.
It says here, I'm going to read to you. Our co-option of the physical world has been just as successful. The thinning of the Arctic ice cap was a master stroke. The ring of secret nuclear power stations around the Arctic circles, attached to giant immersion heaters, remains undetected by humanity. As do the
ma'am, I appreciate your call, but that again, I've seen nothing like that. And mixing in Monbiot in The Guardian talking about something, and with that, send me some information, okay? Show tips at Infowars.com. I appreciate your call. Let's go ahead and take another call here. Let's go ahead and talk to George in Texas. George, you're on the air.
Hello. Is this Alex?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, Alex. I just wanted to get your comment. I got some information on where I live, and it's regarding our Second Amendment, and I wanted to ask you if, as far as what you know of the law, does not state law overrule district law?
Yes, but a lot of county, if you mean that by district, and city laws against the Second Amendment in different states, particularly Texas and a few others, do get overturned, but a lot of them don't get challenged. And so there are a lot of cities and counties that have set up anti-Second Amendment laws against gun shows or gun shops or other things that are a violation of state law because the state hasn't said they could do that. The people's representatives, the legislature, haven't authorized it. But just because something's unconstitutional doesn't mean they won't throw you in prison for it. Why? What's going on?
Yes, Alex. I live on a subdivision with, I guess about, I want to say, sir, about 37 miles from the closest town. I'm back in the hill country, and there was a problem we had with poaching out here, and there's houses.
Stay there. I want to hear about it. Do you have that MJTF Group 13? They're really bad.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, that we're pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
We have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv. Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
What's your home worth? How can you compare local real estate agents? And how do you get MLS listings for the entire country? If you're thinking of buying a home to take advantage of the tax credit or selling your house, you first need to see an incredible website called HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com will help you find a realtor to buy or sell a home. It's so easy, and best of all, it's free. At HomeGain.com, you can compare realtors anonymously, receive customized proposals, see consumer reviews, then select the best realtor for you. Go to HomeGain.com and get an instant home value estimate, view comparable homes, and check out street views. HomeGain.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and contains a wealth of information, like their home improvement tool that helps you determine which home improvements to make to increase your home's value. See the top 12 home improvements right now at HomeGain.com. That's HomeGain.com. Look for Max, the orange HomeGain gorilla, to help you find a realtor or with any other real estate needs you might have at HomeGain.com, your real estate connection.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Okay, going back to George in Texas, then I'm going to hit a bunch of news and go back to your calls. George, slowly, you're saying you live in a rural subdivision, the Texas Hill Country. I would guess that means Central Texas. There's only one hill country here. That's where I live, here in Central Texas. And you said that there was a problem with poaching. There's always a problem while they've got to take your rights away. What are they doing to your Second Amendment?
Well, what it is, Alex, it's one family, and I have no problem that people are hungry. But went to this subdivision committee, went to the county courthouse, took the person to court, and they put a lawsuit on him. And what the district judge said, it's in Real County in Texas. The district judge said, I'm going to make it global, no discharging of firearms. And the game warden was present in the courtroom, and he said, I asked him, I said, well, what do I do if there's a rattlesnake outside or a rabbit
Well, let
animal?
me stop you. We've got lots of judges. There was one a couple years ago in Tennessee. Somebody outside, it was a city judge, outside of his jurisdiction, put up a sign saying our courts are